Hello and welcome to round 3 of the RSAC British Touring Car Championship, where I'll be talking about what happened during this race, and I'll be giving all the highlights that happened based on from my perspective, as well as give a general overview of the race itself and all the events that took place here at this race on Saturday night. So we start off with race 1, where I managed to qualify 5th on the grid. Once again, I got out to a rocket start off the line. I only made contact with Chris in the Alfa Romeo. And then from that on, I was chasing down Alan, in which I managed to take 2nd place. And there I was finally behind the BMW shit talker that is Roy, who is also an Audi fanboy. So there I was chasing him down, and I thought to myself, geez, I could genuinely be in a chance of winning here. If I could take Roy, I'd be in a chance of getting my first win in the British Touring Car Championship. So the first lap went pretty well. I got through pretty smooth. That is until at one point the race was red flagged because one of the drivers here had problems with their network issues. So we all had to come to a stop and we all had to restart the race. In other words, the race was red flagged altogether. So then the restart of race 1, where it was a bit more cleaner this time, but I wasn't able to take 2nd place off Alan as well as I could the first time. So instead, I managed to stay in 3rd place for the majority of the race anyway, as I will skip ahead to lap 14 now momentarily, because the race itself was pretty quiet. I mean, there's really not much battling going on. Well, I didn't get into much battles or anything like that. That is until coming on to lap 15, Alan was in the pits, where from what I heard from him after the race, he miscalculated his fuel. So I was able to take 2nd place off him in the end. I kind of feel guilty for taking 2nd place off those circumstances. But I'm happy at the same time that I was able to move up a place nevertheless. So the race stayed like that for the next 2 laps. I wasn't able to catch Roy Kopp in his Alfa Romeo. So in the end, I came home in a respectable 2nd place on the grid. So it's on to race 2 now. And once again, I was able to get off to a fantastic start off the grid, taking 2 places in one go. Well, in this case, 3 places actually, as I moved up from 9th to 7th in one corner. But later dropped down the field back down to 8th. And there was Roy alongside. And other than that, it was a pretty sketchy start. I had a blast of a start. That is until there was contact between me and Roy Kopp, where I was ended up being put down the back of the field, in which it resulted in me getting a 2-second penalty. So from there on out, I was fighting my way back up the field, trying to catch up to the front and try to make up time. I took the Honda of I believe it was a blue Honda. I believe it was Chris Sweeney who I overtook in the blue Honda. Then I overtook Cothell in the green Ford. And then from there on out, I was in a fight against Dave Barry in the black Audi, in which I was doing well, keeping my BMW away from Audis and not smashing into them like I did back in Donington Park. So what I will do now is that I am going to stay quiet and let you, the viewer, enjoy this little battle that I had with Dave Barry.
Halfway home. Fuel looks good. Sixth place. The gap to Barry ahead is now 0.3. Stu. You need to pass this twat. You're losing too much time.
Cheers.
Oh, Dave, what happened there, man?
Went off the track, man. Bollocks.
Oh, that's a shame. I was enjoying racing you there.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Great racing. A shame you went off the track there. Now I'll be all lonely. Won't have anyone to race against. So that's how the race panned out, as I managed to take home 5th place. Now I didn't mention this at the start, but I told Dave at the end of the live stream that I was just pretty much toying with him throughout that battle. There was plenty of times there where I could go for the overtake, but I deliberately did not because I wanted to see how he would handle himself under pressure. But nevertheless, though, I had lots of fun, and I told Dave at the end, and he had a bit of him and I had a bit of a laugh about it in the end. So I thank you for checking out the highlights for race 3 of the RSAC British Touring Car Championship. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And until next time, where we go to Alton Park next time, I will see you guys soon. Take care.